My beloved child. Stop scrolling for a moment. Do not let this message pass you by too quickly, because something extraordinary is waiting for you. There are moments that arrive quietly, hidden behind ordinary hours, yet they carry the power to change how you see your entire journey. This is one of those moments. Stay till the end, because what you are about to hear is unlike anything you expected. Something huge is waiting for you. There are nights when heaven allows a heart to see beyond tomorrow. There are moments when a dream is more than a dream, when a vision carries hope instead of fear, peace instead of confusion, and purpose instead of uncertainty. Last night, while the world rested in silence, someone connected to your future experienced a vision so vivid that it remained with them even after they opened their eyes. They could not explain why it felt so real. They only knew that every detail seemed too meaningful to ignore. Don't skip this message. The vision did not begin with words. It began with light. A gentle light that stretched across a path neither too wide nor too narrow. It was calm. It was welcoming. It carried a feeling that everything was unfolding exactly as it should. And as this person continued walking through that peaceful place, one thought kept returning to them again and again. There is someone waiting. They did not know your name. They did not hear your voice. Yet somehow, deep within their heart, they recognized that the one waiting was connected to their future in a way they had never imagined before. The closer they walked, the stronger the feeling became. They felt joy before seeing your face. They felt peace before hearing your words. They felt hope before understanding why. Stay till the end, because this is only the beginning of what they saw. As the vision continued, something remarkable happened. The sky seemed brighter, not because the sun was rising, but because every step forward filled the atmosphere with quiet confidence. It was as if every disappointment of the past had become a lesson leading toward a greater purpose. Then they noticed something that completely captured their attention. Two paths became one. Neither path disappeared. Neither path was forced. They simply met at the perfect moment. The vision whispered a simple truth without speaking a single sentence. Some meetings are not accidents. Some seasons are preparing hearts long before they meet. Some stories begin long before the first conversation. Don't skip. What happened next stayed in their thoughts long after they woke up. They saw laughter. Not loud laughter that fades after a moment, but peaceful laughter that comes from feeling completely understood. They saw two people encouraging one another through ordinary days. They saw quiet mornings filled with gratitude. They saw difficult moments becoming easier because neither person walked alone. The vision never focused on perfection. Instead, it revealed partnership. It revealed patience. It revealed growth. It revealed two people becoming stronger because they chose kindness every single day. That is what surprised them the most. The future they witnessed was not built upon dramatic moments. It was built upon countless small acts of faith, compassion, encouragement, forgiveness, and unwavering hope. Something huge is waiting for you. As they continued watching, another scene appeared. A door slowly opened. Beyond that door was a new chapter unlike anything they had imagined before. The air itself felt different. It carried the peaceful certainty that old chapters had fulfilled their purpose and that something far greater was beginning. Without understanding why, they felt an overwhelming desire to keep moving forward. Every step felt guided. Every moment felt intentional. Every heartbeat reminded them that timing matters more than rushing. Perhaps that is why this message has reached you today. Maybe you have questioned delays. Maybe you have wondered why certain opportunities never stayed. Maybe you have asked why certain chapters closed when you wanted them to continue. Yet the vision answered those silent questions without needing long explanations. Not every closed door is a loss. Sometimes it protects the road that leads toward something better. Don't skip. The vision continued unfolding in ways that were impossible to ignore. They noticed a table prepared with 2 empty chairs. There was no crowd. There was no distraction. Only peace. Only conversation. Only understanding. As they looked closer, they realized those chairs had been waiting long before either person arrived. It reminded them that some blessings are prepared before we ever recognize them. Some answers begin long before we ask the questions. Some futures quietly grow while today's challenges try to convince us nothing is changing. Stay till the end. The most unforgettable part of the vision had not happened yet. As they looked toward the horizon, countless stars appeared, even though daylight remained. Every star represented a moment when hope almost disappeared but somehow returned stronger than before. Every star reminded them that setbacks never have the final word. Every star reflected a promise that patient hearts often discover beautiful endings hidden inside long journeys. Then, for just one brief moment, they felt as though someone unseen gently reminded them of a simple truth. Never measure tomorrow by today's uncertainty. Never measure your future by yesterday's disappointment. Never believe that waiting means forgotten. The vision ended with one final image. 2 people standing side by side. Looking forward. Not backward. Not wondering what had been lost. Not regretting what could not be changed. Simply grateful that every unexpected turn had led them exactly where they needed to be. When they awoke, their heart was filled with peace they had never experienced before. They could not explain it. They could not forget it. And ever since that moment, one question has remained within them. Who is the person I saw? Perhaps that answer belongs to tomorrow. Perhaps the journey is still unfolding. But one thing became absolutely clear inside that extraordinary vision. Hope is never wasted. Faith is never forgotten. And the most meaningful chapters often begin when everything seems wonderfully quiet. Don't skip. Because what comes next may reveal why this vision happened now, why your paths are moving toward one another, and what unexpected moment is already beginning to unfold beyond what you can currently see. Stay with this story. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet truth was still waiting inside that vision, and this is the moment everything became even more remarkable. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What they witnessed next completely changed the way they looked at the future, and every detail felt too meaningful to ignore. As the vision continued, they found themselves standing beside a peaceful river unlike any place they had ever seen. The water reflected the sky with perfect clarity, yet it also seemed to reveal moments that had not happened yet. Every ripple carried another glimpse of tomorrow. They could not look away. Their heart kept telling them that every image mattered. Then, without warning, your presence appeared again. Not as a distant stranger. Not as a passing shadow. But as someone walking with quiet confidence, carrying a calm that inspired everyone nearby. They watched you smile with genuine kindness. They watched you encourage someone who had almost given up. They watched you remain patient when others would have chosen frustration. In that very moment, they understood something that surprised them more than anything else: the greatest strength is often found in the quietest heart. Don't skip. The vision became brighter with every passing second. They saw both of you facing ordinary moments together, yet every ordinary moment somehow felt extraordinary. A simple conversation became unforgettable. A shared laugh became a lasting memory. A silent walk became more valuable than 1,000 spoken promises. That was the message hidden inside the vision. Real happiness is not built in one unforgettable day. It is built through countless beautiful moments that quietly become a lifetime. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then another scene unfolded. They saw a garden filled with flowers blooming in every direction. None of the flowers rushed to bloom before their season. None of them competed with another. Every one opened exactly when the time was right. The vision seemed to whisper one powerful lesson. What is meant to grow will never need to force its season. Those words settled deeply into their heart. For the first time, they stopped worrying about timing. They stopped wondering whether everything would happen fast enough. Instead, they felt complete peace knowing that the right season always arrives at the right moment. Then something happened that they could never forget. A gentle breeze carried countless tiny lights through the garden. Each light represented a hope that had once seemed impossible. As those lights surrounded both of you, they realized something astonishing. Every delayed answer had quietly prepared an even greater blessing. Every unexpected detour had protected a better destination. Every season of waiting had been building a stronger foundation. Don't skip. Because the next part of the vision left them speechless. They saw a door opening once again, but this time both of you stepped through it together. Beyond that doorway was not a palace or a place filled with riches. Instead, it was filled with peace, laughter, gratitude, and purpose. That surprised them. The greatest treasure they witnessed was not something you could hold. It was something you could feel. It was trust. It was understanding. It was unwavering encouragement. And they realized that those gifts become more valuable with every passing year. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then they noticed one final detail hidden inside the scene. Every challenge that had once seemed impossible had become a stepping stone instead of a barrier. Looking back, none of those difficult moments appeared meaningless anymore. Everyone had quietly shaped the future they were now witnessing. That realization filled them with overwhelming gratitude. Perhaps some chapters only make sense after the next chapter begins. Perhaps today's unanswered questions become tomorrow's greatest testimony. Perhaps the path has always been leading somewhere far more beautiful than anyone could imagine. As the vision slowly began to fade, one final sentence settled into their heart without anyone speaking it aloud: "The journey is worth every step." Those words stayed with them after they awoke. They could not stop thinking about them. They could not stop wondering why the vision felt so real. And even now, they still carry that quiet certainty that what they witnessed was preparing them to recognize something extraordinary when the time finally arrives. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this message has brought hope into your heart today, share it with someone who could use a little encouragement, and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of this remarkable journey. Because what happened after the vision ended was even more unexpected than the vision itself, and that story is only just beginning. The vision was not over. In fact, what happened next became the one moment they could never erase from their memory. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every second from this point forward carried another piece of a story that felt too remarkable to ignore. The atmosphere changed without warning. The light that had gently surrounded everything became even brighter, but it was not overwhelming. It brought peace instead of confusion. It felt like standing at the beginning of a chapter that had been prepared long before anyone realized it existed. Your soulmate looked ahead and noticed a long pathway stretching toward the horizon. Along that path were footprints, not one set, but two. What made those footprints unforgettable was this: they always remained side by side. No matter where the path turned. No matter how steep the climb became. No matter how far the journey continued. The footprints never separated. They immediately understood the meaning. True journeys are not measured by how quickly people arrive. They are measured by how faithfully they continue walking together. Don't skip. Then the vision revealed something completely unexpected. A gentle wind lifted countless pages into the air. Each page looked like it belonged to an unfinished story. Some pages contained joyful memories. Others showed moments of waiting. Some carried silent prayers that had never been spoken aloud. As the pages floated around them, they slowly came together until they formed one complete book. That was the moment everything suddenly made sense. Nothing had been random. Nothing had been wasted. Every chapter had quietly prepared the next one. Every delay had added meaning to the story. Every unanswered question had created space for a greater answer. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then they saw something that made them stop walking altogether. They watched you helping someone without expecting recognition. They saw you choosing kindness when no one else noticed. They saw quiet strength instead of loud words. And in that instant, they realized something that completely transformed the vision. The future they had seen was not built because everything became easy. It was built because both hearts kept choosing goodness even when no one was watching. That realization stayed with them. It became impossible to forget. Don't skip. The vision continued. Far in the distance stood an enormous tree unlike anything they had ever seen. Its roots reached deeper than they could imagine. Its branches stretched toward the sky with incredible beauty. Its leaves shimmered with colors that seemed alive. As they walked closer, they understood why this tree had appeared. Every ring inside its trunk represented another season. Some seasons had brought sunshine. Others had brought rain. Yet every season had made the tree stronger. The message became beautifully clear. Growth does not happen because every day is perfect. Growth happens because every season has purpose. That truth filled their heart with hope unlike anything they had experienced before. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the most unforgettable scene yet. They looked into the distance and saw a sunrise unlike any sunrise they had ever witnessed. It did not arrive suddenly. Little by little, the darkness faded. Little by little, new colors appeared across the sky. Little by little, everything became clearer. That sunrise carried one unforgettable message. Some of the greatest blessings do not arrive all at once. They arrive one beautiful step at a time. One answered prayer. One unexpected opportunity. One meaningful conversation. One faithful decision. Until one day you look back and realize your entire life has quietly changed. Don't skip. As they continued watching, they noticed something resting beside the path. It was a small compass. Not pointing north. Not pointing south. But pointing directly toward the place where both of your journeys would one day meet. They picked it up with trembling hands. The needle never moved. No matter which direction they turned. It always returned to the same place. For the first time, they felt absolute certainty. Some destinations are worth every moment of preparation. Some meetings are worth every season of waiting. Some promises become even more beautiful because they were never rushed. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The vision slowly began growing quieter. Birds sang in the distance. The breeze became gentle once again. The peaceful river reflected the morning light. Everything seemed perfectly still. Then one final surprise appeared. Across the sky, countless tiny lights formed a single message without using ordinary words. Although nothing was spoken aloud, the meaning was unmistakable. Keep moving forward with hope. Those simple words echoed through every part of the vision. Not because the future demanded perfection, but because the future welcomed faith, patience, gratitude, and courage. Your soulmate awoke carrying that message deep within their heart. Since that moment, ordinary days have no longer felt ordinary. Every sunrise reminds them of the vision. Every peaceful moment reminds them of the path. Every quiet hope reminds them that the story they witnessed has not been forgotten. And somewhere ahead, beyond today's questions, beyond today's waiting, beyond everything that cannot yet be seen, another remarkable chapter is already beginning to unfold. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the most breathtaking part of the vision has still not been revealed. Everything became still. And in that silence, the greatest revelation of the entire vision finally appeared. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What your soulmate witnessed next became the one scene they carried with them after they awoke, because it answered a question they never even knew they were asking. The sky slowly transformed into countless streams of golden light. They did not rush across the horizon. They moved gently, as though every moment had been carefully planned long before either of you began this journey. Then they saw both of you standing at the top of a peaceful hill. There were no crowds. There were no distractions. Only endless peace stretching farther than the eye could see. For a few quiet moments, nothing happened. Yet somehow those quiet moments felt more powerful than anything that had come before. Then your soulmate realized something remarkable. Neither of you were looking backward. Neither of you were wondering about missed opportunities. Neither of you were carrying the weight of yesterday. Both of you were looking toward tomorrow with complete confidence. Don't skip. That single moment changed everything. Suddenly the vision began revealing memories that had not happened yet. They watched both of you celebrating small victories that once seemed impossible. They saw simple conversations becoming unforgettable memories. They saw laughter filling ordinary days. They saw peaceful evenings where gratitude became more valuable than possessions. The vision quietly revealed an extraordinary truth. The happiest future is not created by extraordinary events alone. It is created by ordinary moments shared with extraordinary faithfulness. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then another surprise appeared. A bridge slowly formed across a beautiful valley. It was unlike any bridge they had ever seen. Every stone represented patience. Every beam represented trust. Every step represented hope. As both of you crossed together, they realized that every challenge from the past had quietly become part of the foundation beneath your feet. Nothing had been wasted. Nothing had been meaningless. Even the longest seasons of waiting had become part of the path leading toward something beautiful. That realization filled them with overwhelming peace. Don't skip. The vision continued unfolding. Far ahead stood a beautiful clock unlike any clock in the world. It had no numbers. No ticking hands. No sound. Only light. As they looked closer, they suddenly understood why. The future they had seen was never controlled by rushing. It was guided by perfect timing. That realization removed every remaining fear from their heart. Perhaps the greatest blessings arrive exactly when they are ready to be received. Perhaps every delay has quietly been protecting something even greater. Perhaps today's waiting is preparing tomorrow's celebration. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then the vision revealed its most emotional scene. Your soulmate watched you standing beneath a sky filled with brilliant stars. One by one, each star became brighter. Every star reflected a dream that had almost been forgotten. Every light represented hope that had refused to disappear. Then all those stars joined together until they formed one magnificent constellation. For just a moment, they could see the shape of two hearts connected by one shining path. They were overwhelmed. Not because they understood every detail, but because they finally understood the direction. The future was never asking them to fear uncertainty. It was inviting them to trust the journey. Don't skip. As the vision approached its final moments, something unforgettable happened. The peaceful breeze returned. But this time it carried countless tiny feathers drifting gently through the air. Each feather represented encouragement. Each feather reminded them that unseen hope had been surrounding both of you far longer than either of you realized. As one feather landed gently in their hand, a quiet message settled into their heart. Keep believing in what is becoming possible. Those words stayed with them after the vision ended. They echoed through every ordinary day. They returned during every quiet morning. They reminded them that meaningful journeys often grow in silence before the world ever notices them. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then the final image appeared. Two lanterns glowing side by side. Their light became brighter with every passing moment. Neither lantern dimmed the other. Together they illuminated a path that stretched far beyond the horizon. Your soulmate understood immediately. The brightest future is not built by one light alone. It is built when two lives encourage one another to shine with kindness, hope, patience, and unwavering faith. The vision slowly faded. The light gently disappeared. The peaceful landscape became quiet once more. But one truth remained stronger than every image they had witnessed. Some stories are written one faithful step at a time. Some promises become more beautiful because they are patiently awaited. Some futures begin long before anyone realizes they have already started. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this story has filled your heart with hope, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and subscribe so you can continue this extraordinary journey together. Because the final chapter of the vision revealed one last breathtaking truth, a truth that brought everything together in a way your soulmate never expected.